Coming into Pigman Hall, the longer that you're here, the more it starts to feel like home. You build a community here. You build a life here. It starts to feel more like your neighborhood. It really does start to feel like a community.
Coming to UK, being in the College of Engineering, especially being in the Engineering Living Learning program, is that the world feels so small. Having access to academic and social resources, having that peer mentor, being close to the people that you know, those experiences are invaluable to the start of your college career.
I would not have made nearly as many friends as I have. I would not have nearly the amount of opportunities that I've had. So many doors have been opened for me because of this living learning program, and I really don't think that my college experience would have been the same without it.
With the engineering ELLP, students are able to gather in a group that are not necessarily the same as them. We are all bonded together and that we're all engineers. That is our ultimate goal coming out of UK. But we want to be there for each other and support each other as best as we can throughout that process. And I think the engineering ELLP is fantastic in cultivating that.
It allows you the chance to start college off with a little bit of a safety net. It's really helpful in like establishing those relationships. It's really helpful in getting your bearings on what to do. It's really helpful if you need help, someone will be right down the hall to help you.
So when you choose the engineering LLP, having that community living with you and taking these classes with you, it's just super beneficial. There's academic aspects, you make these connections with these people you're living with, and you go and you see them in class, and then you're taking these exams with these people, and they're learning the same material as you. So you might as well take advantage of those people that you meet and say, hey, let's form a study group. Let's go do this now. And then on top of all of that, you also have very professionally geared activities. So like having a little career workshop, having a resume workshop, having a LinkedIn workshop.
I know having these things in Pigman Hall is very convenient, and it leads people to want to get help because it's right there at the tip of your fingers.
Sometimes students just need an extra bit of support. And so a peer mentor is basically someone who will be there for you. Someone who will help you out with anything you need. Someone who can just essentially just say, hey, I'm here, I've done this, it's okay. Whenever you're feeling like, things are rough or things are tough, it's essentially just a shoulder to lean on, just someone reliable.
Overall, I feel like we serve more or less as a guide for new students. If they need a resource, we can show them to the right place, and sometimes we're the right place. I've helped mentees with homework assignments. I've shown them to the correct office, or I've talked to them about what professors are more right for their studying style and which ones aren't as compatible with certain study styles. And it's just nice to have a student with a student perspective to come back to you and say, this is what I would think you need to do, because sometimes that's the perspective you need.
I think the mission of the engineering LLP at its core is just trying to bring engineering interested students together in a place that enhances their time here. We really just want to give these students the best chance that they can be to become that student that they are dreaming of, and especially become that engineer that they really want to be someday. This is absolutely the place to be if you're living on campus. This is the best decision I ever made coming in as a freshman, and I wouldn't change a thing about it.
For freshmen living here, it gives them a really, really strong foundation for the rest of college. And I think that it would be something that every student living in the Engineering Living Learning program will come to realize.
Getting into the ELLP, I have had no reason to think that whatever I set my mind out to do, whatever I set my mind out to try and create or build or work on, I couldn't do it. If you want to have people who will encourage you, who will push you, and who will be there kind of no matter what, then I think that you should join the ELLP. It should be your top choice.